Hello, my name's Susan Williams, and this is a video course that offers not only information, but also practical ways for you to absorb and embody important aspects for musical learning so that you can become the musician that you want to be. Over the last few decades with my coaching and teaching, the kinds of things I hear from musicians are, I wish I were more confident on stage. And also, how do I know if I've practiced well? Was that a good practice session? Even when there's no immediate results, you can be practicing well. So how can I tell? A lot of people ask or say, I don't have enough time. Or I want to concentrate better. I want to know what to focus on when I'm practicing, but also on stage, what to focus on during performing. Some people don't have enough ideas for how to learn and develop their skills. So tools, methods, strategies for practicing. And I even hear from some people that practice can be boring or stressful. For all of these reasons and many more, over the last decades, I've been developing material designed to help musicians grow, and also not just to be taught, but to be able to train themselves. And based on robust knowledge as well from psychology, from pedagogy, from neuroscience, because a lot of things have been found out in the last few decades that can be really useful for musicians today. So knowing that you're going about practicing and preparing your performances in a good way can not only inspire you, but it can reassure you. The course is set up to represent a journey from the beginning, having an impulse or a goal or starting a learning process, through to exploring and developing the skills and qualities that you need to develop, and then reflecting on how it went before you continue on the next phase or the next circuit of your learning spiral or your next journey. So the journey starts with looking at where you are, what brought you to this point, and asking, where is it I want to go next? When you have a sense of what's important to you, what you want to say with your music, what kind of musical life you're looking for, or if that's too large, what's your next important thing that you want to develop, then you can start to plan the journey. So the second stage is about planning. How will you go about setting up the right environment, routines, habits? How can you tell if you're on the right track? What resources and assistance do you need? And what could be the challenges and the possible obstacles along the way? Phase 3 looks more deeply into developing skill. So the tools, strategies, the skills themselves, the qualities that you want to develop for effective and efficient practicing. The fourth phase is about developing the right attentional focus, knowing what to focus on, and attention management. In the fifth phase, you'll be looking at performing, how to prepare performances and what happens to you when you're on stage and when you're under pressure, and how you can develop your best possible version. The final phase is an opportunity to reflect on your process, what you experienced and learned, what insights emerged from it, what was unexpected, enjoyable or challenging, and what will you take with you on your next journey. Before you start, you can download and fill out the self-assessment survey to get an overview of what you think is important and what you perceive your strengths and your weaknesses to be. At the end of the course, when you're finished, you can repeat the survey to see what's changed. And there will be changes, because you've made a space for change, not just because this is a great course, but you've made space for a change by giving your time, your effort, and your attention to something that's really important to you. Because we're all different and we learn differently, I'd like to invite you to use this course in whatever way fits you. It could either be in a sequential way that's mapped out, or you could choose and explore a topic or a phase of the journey that speaks to you right now. I suggest you take the time you need to explore whichever sections or the whole course that's outlined here. So dive in and feel free to revisit or adapt any of the material to suit you. If you have any questions or you need more individual support, you can send a message or you can book a coaching session. I wish you an exciting, engaging, and a fruitful journey.